a starring role in your movies. What is it about Brooklyn?
I don't know if it's just a swag or history, but there's something to water here. And
So Brooklyn's played such a central role, really, in your life and a starring role in your movies. What is it about Brooklyn?
I don't know if it's just a swag or history, but there's something to water here. And I was not born in Brooklyn. A lot of people don't know that. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and we moved here.
I read that, yeah.
Moved here at a very early age. And my family, we were the first African-American family to move into Cobble Hill. So when we first got there, we got called the N-word like a week. But
After a week?
A week. But then, when they saw that there wasn't a ton of other black families coming in behind us, we were good.
So you just came from NYU, where you taught a directing class.
I've been a professor at NYU for 15 years. I'm also the artistic director of the film school. And I graduated there in 1982.
You, who called yourself, you self-described snotty-nosed kid, is now Professor Lee. Is that what they call you, Professor Lee?
Just say Spike. I mean, I just let them. I mean, they say Professor Lee. I don't like to be called Professor. So it's great. My mother taught. She was a teacher. She taught black literature. My father's a jazz musician. He's also taught. My grandmother, who lived to be 100 years old, she taught art for 50 years. For 50 years, she never taught one white student because of Jim Crow laws and then the state of Georgia. And for 50 years, they missed on the white kids missed on a great teacher.
Really? Your grandmother?
My grandmother, she went to Spelman Graduate. My mother went to Spelman. My father and grandfather went to Morehouse. So, I know you like this story. My grandmother, 50 years, she saved her Social Security checks for grandchildren's education. And since I was the eldest, I had first dibs. So my grandma put me through Morehouse, put me through NYU Film School, and gave me the seed money for She's Gotta Have It.
Wow. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing because her grandma was a slave. Her grandma was a slave, yet she was a Spelman graduate.